elevator pitch.
I switch stamps, okay? Then I do what needs to be done. I was admitted as an attorney, went and wrote the most difficult exam of my life, and I say it because after I wrote it, I knew.
Yeah.
There was no MBA coming out of me. There was no master's. Till today, ne?
You're standing with the
I'm standing with it. But I'm a businesswoman. When is my Range Rover coming? Yeah! So I feed my passion while I can keep the lights on. Hey, you can't be a loud black woman. In what world is it okay for us to be used for BE? Even if I worked 10 times harder, there is privileges enjoyed by the males. But I'm not overly confident. I just know how to use my voice. And then I'm gonna be cocky, because I want you to understand that my gender doesn't form part of the negotiations. And how I look doesn't affect my intelligence. And by the time you hire the next generation, please treat them differently. Don't be scared of dreaming about being a millionaire. Now I think I'm gonna be a billionaire one day. The 5 people you spend most of your time with will also shape your thoughts.
Hello and welcome to Hikima Council's Makala podcast. Makala means branches ka Sesotho, and on this podcast, we hope to journey with you hand in hand like the branches of a tree. My name is Amanda Masondo and I'm your host. We hope this podcast finds a way to impact, educate, and inspire your next. We are on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, and Buzzsprout. Basically everywhere where you find your podcast fix, every first and last Friday of every month.
Hello and welcome to Hikima Council's Makala podcast. My name is Amanda Masondo, and if you're joining us for the very first time, welcome home. This is a platform where we speak to amazing entrepreneurs that are doing amazing work in various spheres. Anything from tech, property, mining, diamonds, no mayini. We touch on it, we explore it, we found out how they got to do the things that they are doing, and how can we help them on their journey so far. But remember, like, subscribe, be a part of the movement, be the first to know when an episode is out so that you're part of the movement, so that you are entrenched in this home that we call home, away from home. So welcome everybody. My guest today, I'm very excited. I think you guys are going to see, energy is 165,000. We are speaking to somebody who I think is a sector that I hold dear. A property sector that, more people of my skin tone need to be involved in. That is my view. It's my personal view. But there's a lot of lingo and jargon that they hide behind. Today we're going to speak to somebody who did all of the years required so that they can give you all the information that you need. My guest today is Sanelisiwe Ngcobo. Hello, ma'am.
Hello, ma'am. How are you?
I'm fantastic. Thank you so much for coming.
It's an absolute pleasure. Great to be here. And thank you for inviting me.
I'm very excited. People who I invite and then they come through. No hassles, no problems. Guys, take notes. Bring your phone in. Just answer the phone and just come through. Let's start from the very beginning.
Okay.
You were not always a corporate baddie, You were someone's child growing up in a specific community and serving abazali bakho. Give us that childhood journey for yourself.
Funny enough, as a child, I was an introvert. Very shy, very soft, but I've always had a passion to help people. So when I was in matric, I couldn't decide between law and I almost actually became a social worker.
Okay.
But my brother said to me, if you want to become a social worker, where exactly are you going to work? Because we're not sending you to school to just get a degree. So then I thought to myself, with a law degree, you can do so many things. Then I took the leap of faith. I applied at various universities, but the one that I was interested in was the University of Cape Town. At that time, the thinking was, I want to be far from home. I want freedom.
Why do we always do that?
Yes. Then when I was there, I was like, please take me back. I miss my parents. But it was nice because I think for the first time ever, I experienced South Africa for what it is. I got a lot of exposure. I've learned that not everyone is privileged. I thought, in fact, I was the smartest in my high school. Thank you very much. Got there and I was like, aye, why am I now number 40 when I was number 1?
Yeah.
It humbled me a bit.
Culture shock, yeah.
Again, it just made me even a bigger introvert because I'm like, I've always been the center of attention.
Yeah.
I've always been able to do something, and literally now other people are leading.
Yeah.
But it helped me and it shaped the woman that I am today. That corporate Betty.
Yes, please. Okay, but let's go back a little bit. Obviously, we grew up. Talk us about the way that you grew up and what you understood around education, around entrepreneurship, anything that you saw in your childhood growing up that were things that maybe that you thought, I think maybe I can do this, maybe entrepreneurship a little bit, whatever it was called then, because I'm finding that it wasn't called entrepreneurship back in the day.
Maybe that terminology I only learned.
Siyasebenza. That's what it was called back
I agree. Siyasebenza.
Yeah.
As a child, my parents were employed. Then when my dad lost his job, I think I was about 12. He had a spaza shop. He had a cafe at some point. Like, he's always been a hustler, but I couldn't understand.
Yeah.
And at that time, I was like, you know what? Hard work with dedication will get me out of the township.
Yeah.
So I've always had a fear of failing. As an introvert, growing up with 4 other siblings, I think I overachieved so that I could get my parents' attention.
Okay.
I'm not the Beyonce here.
Yeah.
And then by that time, I finished varsity. Luckily, one of my brothers was running his own business.
Yeah.
So I looked at him and I was like, I would never do that. Nah.
How would you do that?
Yes. And God is calling me towards it. So yes, in the township, I wanted that nice car and I just wanted a family, but I did not think about, my dreams were not that big.
Yeah.
I just wanted to get out, own a home, have a car, get married and not disappoint my parents, can't be falling pregnant and all of those things. That was just the limited thinking. And again, now that I think about it, I was not exposed to a lot of leaders or leadership. And I think this is why I come off as a little bit overconfident. It's because I want to say to the next township girl or to the next shy girl, step out of that comfort zone.
Yeah.
Do it now. The best time is to do it now. And it can be done. And luckily, for me who's walked the journey, I am big on making it easier for the next person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pulling them up. Love it. Okay, so then what exactly in property or law specifically that draws you to it, right? Because you want to help people.
Yes.
That's how we get into law specifically. But what is the thing that you say, what did you want to help them with specifically?
So as I was watching Suits in varsity, because
Yes.
finally I had a Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Free Wi-Fi. I started watching Suits and I thought, I love the corporate wear,
Yeah.
I love the black, the high heels, the stilettos. And then, and to show you how much I've changed, now I'm wearing color. Like, I've released myself from that prison of, you need to look
Yeah.
a certain way. I am very, because I'm so knowledgeable in what I do.
Yeah.
I know I do not have to walk in black suits, in black dresses. I just need to show up. When I speak, then you will know that, oh, no wonder.
Yeah.
No wonder
We find
she's
in
not.
the rooms that she's in. Yes.
She's literally not trying to cooperate or fit in. Because what then happened when I did my articles, I was very boxed.
Okay.
The first year I did wills and estate, it was nice. Because again, I'm an introvert. I only consult maybe 6 times a year.
Okay.
It's an office desk. I can call the master's office. I can call Sanlam if it's someone's policy. But I don't have to stand in front of anyone.
Okay.
And 2, as a township girl who hadn't gone to like fancy schools, I'm scared.
Yeah.
I'm scared in a white law firm to say, what do I do with older people? And remember, what we are taught at home is, if someone is older than you, you
Yep.
can't look them in the eye.
Can't talk back.
You can't tell them when they're wrong. But that was me then. Now I speak my voice. Wrong is wrong. All right's right.
Yeah.
And if we can't align on values, we must literally part ways.
Yeah.
I did that first year was an estate. Then they said, no, you have to rotate, try litigation. I went to court. I lost weight drastically. It was not for me.
Yeah.
I was not confident. I'm not confident to speak in court because I'm doubting my English. My voice is not loud enough. And I remember then they actually had to send me on a course to be assertive because I was too soft.
Yeah.
And one day I had a review and I just broke down and I said, I can't. So the two other departments were either environmental law.
Okay.
I couldn't imagine the environment bringing out the spark in me. I mean, then I said, okay.
Soil.
Soil. What are you building? Those plants. Let's do it. No. Okay. In fact, I was gonna explain it even to my parents to say, I am a lawyer, but lawyer who fights for the trees, who fights for the plants. It just...
Yeah.
And then I thought conveyancing, and they moved me to the conveyancing, and I was very privileged then. And I think the reason why I lead a specific way, it's because my director then listened. And he said, okay, let us take you out. Because some people are stubborn. They're just like, no, something needs to break. Yes. It just wasn't working out. Slowly in conveyancing, my personality started coming out. People liked me because I was soft. People liked me because I knew my work. I have a natural gift of being able to listen. So the social worker in me
came
and
out.
the lawyer, yes.
Now they're merging.
Correct. And then it merged and I would get reviews unprovoked. And I loved it. And I could see them excited on date of registration. I could see them excited on moving on to the new house. But I could also see the investment aspect of it. And I thought to myself, I want to stay, I want to continue doing what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And so this was 12 years ago without giving away my age. Now, it's my bread and butter.
Yeah.
I wake up, I show up because I actually love helping people.
Yeah.
I do it because I look at some clients, I'm like, oh, you are a little bit difficult. Next door, they wouldn't have tolerated you. But you've come to the right place.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? Throw tantrums? You're not okay. You just want to be listened to.
Yeah.
You just want what I call tailor-made services whereby you, in the entire firm, you only want to deal with me. It's fine.
Yeah.
But for me, it's a calling. It's a calling that I've answered. It has shaped me. It has shaped my thinking, my values.
Yeah.
So I say to the team jokingly, and I say to them, I don't work. I get paid to heal. I get paid to source the work. I get paid to collaborate. So when I wake up, now I'm not going to work. It's just another day to literally shine that light that I carry.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay. All right. Before we get into how you became founder and managing director of Ngcobo SN Inc., we park there because Naya didn't get born automatically. You had to go and work somewhere.
Yes.
And be so. Talk us about those journeys that you were on the corporate scene, right? And learning how things work then, and then tell me what was the switch that you made that said, actually, I think I can do this by myself.
So there I am in Cape Town. I'm doing my articles after articles. They retain me because I'm so good.
Yes,
I don't only have the technical skill, but I also have the soft human skill.
Yes.
So I'm a hybrid. I'm the ambassador.
Yeah.
They can trust me. I'm reliable. I do it. I think I stayed with the first law firm for 5 years. Yeah. And also I'm a very loyal person. There are certain values that I've just got, but I can see them now. I don't hop around.
Yeah.
At work, I want to deliver what I'm getting paid for. But now that I'm a business owner, people say, you are very strict. Can't you know? What are we doing?
Yeah.
What are we doing? Between 8 and 5, clients need us. Why are you not available? Why are you moody when somebody is paying the firm, the business? Why are you sabotaging someone else's business?
Yeah.
Just do what you said you would do in the interview.
Yeah.
So I got poached by one of the big firms.
Okay.
And my director then was very disappointed. He tried offering me directorship, but I was like, I'm still too young.
Yeah.
Again, I'm still very shy. I feel like I know the work, but I don't know anything about business. I don't know anything about leadership. I'm still finding my voice. If you're gonna be a director, you should be able to also bring out the best within your team.
Yeah.
I then get poached by the big firm. I join, of course. It's nice. It's nice in the sense that finally I can see like 14 other lawyers, 14 other directors.
Yeah.
It's bigger, on a free lunch, you know, with like a chef. I'm like, oh, the perks. New iPhone, they give us iPhones.
Nice.
But the hours are brutal.
Yeah.
But again, ever since I started working, I've always said one thing. I said to myself, I never want to be called into my director's office because I'm stressing them or I'm not performing. I never want, in fact, for me at that time, a job was so critical because my parents are looking up to me.
Yeah.
My little sister needs to start varsity.
Yeah.
So there's no time to be unemployed. There's no time to be sitting with the HR. For what? I'm scared. Unemployment. For me, once you've got a job, you
Keep the job.
Keep the job. Yes. So I stay in this firm, but around year number 3, I'm like, man, I wanna see people who look like me.
Yeah.
And that's why I left, believe it or not. I had the opposite problem where I said, this is not the South Africa
That I thought
And
that I've always grown up in.
yes, why in this boardroom, my mind is different now. Why in this boardroom am I the only person of color? And for 3 years, there would always be a second person, they would leave after a year. And I kept on working even harder, trying to prove to them, to say, people who look like me
Yeah.
do actually possess the right skill. They do work hard.
Yeah.
It's just, that's the only battle that I tried fighting in my career. Then I think it eventually just got too much for me.
Trained you.
And then I pleaded and I said, can I try the Sentin office? Because it looks like when I look on the website or when we've got these national meetings,
Yeah.
there's 1 or 2
Other people.
who look like me. In fact, it was a lot, but I just wanted one. Then I did transfer to Joburg. I think it was 2019.
But this is still with the first firm.
Second firm now.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
So I've done 8 years in Cape Town.
Yeah.
I'm done. I studied in Cape Town. I'm okay. It is enough. I'm over the place.
Yeah.
I'm over the jogs, the wine tasting, it
You
just
can only do so much.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm over being that friend, you know, amongst my friends who say, oh, don't worry, Sane, have you met Sane? I'm like, no, stop parading me. Then I come to Santon, I'm excited.
Yeah.
Then COVID happens.
Oh.
And suddenly I'm like, this is a sign. COVID care, I think I would work from 8 to maybe midnight or 1 o'clock. I've never been scared of work.
Yeah.
But my fiance then, who's now my husband now, kept on saying, it's too much. Maybe change. I'm like, all these big firms are the same.
Yeah.
But because I love also what I do,
You find yourself doing it.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like time at all.
Then we lost a lot of colleagues during COVID. And one day I woke up, I was just tired.
Yeah.
I was just tired. I was tired because the more I took, the more they threw my way. I'm like, yeah, I can see the leadership aspect,
Yep.
but in terms of teamwork, this one can get away with murder.
Yeah.
This one can cite certain reasons why. One of them must be home at 5.
Ish.
Then at that time, I was going to get married. I thought to myself, I actually want to be able to even have a child one day. Because you can't think along those lines. That's how corporate is stressful. It is that stressful. You can't imagine yourself even being pregnant because every year certain people are promoted to directorship.
Yeah.
So you think taking on that role of being a mother or of being a wife will compromise your career.
Yeah. It suddenly doesn't fit
Yes.
with the directorship.
It doesn't. How am I? But I wanted it all. Okay.
Yeah.
I wanted the marriage. I wanted to be a mom.
Yeah.
And also I didn't want to go into banks. I wanted to continue using this voice, this calling, to try and do something.
Yeah.
I then left. I joined another firm. And that's when I was like,
This firm thing is actually the problem.
what if I'm the firm? Then I started it.
Yeah.
And then when I started it, I had the skill to do the work.
Yeah.
Now I must find clients.
That's exactly what was my next. Even just before you start, and it's manje, you must start it as a business.
Yes.
So talk us through those little, I don't want to call them little hurdles, if you want, when you get to start. Because people always complain about, I have the skill.
Yes.
I have the skill easy. That I sorted out one, but now I'm finding myself, I must register a thing. I must put together things. SARS must know me. All the things that I did not
Law
sign up
Society
for.
must know me as a firm now.
As a firm now. So talk us through what it takes, first of all, the things that are required for you to start up your own business, and some of the things that you struggled with that you felt like this was unnecessary.
So now almost every evening I'm calling my brother. I'm like, I'm getting out. He's like, no, you're not. You have a wedding in 5 months. Stay there. Get married. You can't stress about starting a business and also...
And starting a marriage and a home.
It's like I was on pilot mode. I knew it was now or never. I first have to register my firm at CIPC.
Yes. They must know who you are.
In law, you practice using your name or surname. Ngcobo are long gone.
Oh.
Sanelisiwe, I'm like, that's too long, because I also want to appeal to other clientele.
Yes.
Already, if they can't pronounce my name, how are they going to come inside? So we need something catchy here.
Yeah.
Hence, I opted for Ngcobo, my 2 initials, SN. Yeah. So when you shorten it, it's NSN Inc. Yeah. Sounds vibey.
Yeah.
It sounds,
I was like, what's going on there?
Yeah. And it's easier for my clients to obviously continue referring me. Website. You can't say you are in the property industry, you deal with finances, people's life-changing decisions. But there's no website. Yeah. And because of my corporate background, I did not want to start it as a spaza shop. Yeah. I didn't want my ex-colleagues to try and go me hawa. Or to even find PT or so. I wanted to.
And to be fair, as a lawyer, that we don't expect a spaza shop.
You know, how many lawyers trend for using Gmail accounts? So now I need to engage IT to say, reserve that domain for us. Yeah. And SARS, I'm asking my brother, and he did a lot of pro bono to just say, okay. Next, go to the bank. Yeah. Business account, trust account. But more than anything, office space. Yeah. You can't use your apartment.
Where are clients coming?
Yes. What is your plan of action? And I was very fortunate in the sense that one of my clients, a very big organization, introduced me to other lawyers. Yeah. So then we could share the office space. Okay. They've been on their own for over 8 or 10 years. So the furniture is there, the telephone, the drivers. So it's just sharing the resources. Yeah. And I think it took a lot of anxiety off me. Where would I have found it deposited? Yeah. Landline. Yeah. And also furniture. How do I know if I'm going to grow quickly in the first year? Yeah. Am I taking just 1 boardroom or 2? Yeah. But it was easier. Yeah. And I've been with those partners since then. Okay. So at first we were renting somewhere in Randburg, and then we eventually bought somewhere in Randburg. Okay. But it was nice because, again, even if I'm not in the office, my team can ask. We can share ideas, we debate cases, you have someone to bounce off of ideas, Yes, but God being good as well, funny enough, we don't fight over clients. They service their different clientele, which does not look like me. Yeah. I go for my people. The rest I take on. Yeah. But I was very clear when I left, and I knew why I wanted to start my business. I could see the gaps in terms of my people. Yeah. Because in corporate, you're servicing what do we call the enterprise clients? Yeah. Those are your big companies, your big banks. I don't have time for you.
Yeah.
Because you're not bringing us 4 million rand per annum. If you are just like an estate agent, what are you even doing, Sanelisiwe? Sit there. But I then decided to say, with the amount of knowledge and experience, 10 years experience, surely I can make a difference in the industry.
I can do something.
So that's how it started.
Okay. So I wanted to also touch on, describe to me what the services you provide are. Elevator pitch.
Who am I? I am an attorney. I am a notary. I'm also a conveyancer. What it means for anyone listening at home is that not only did I get admitted as an attorney, I've always been ambitious. I went and wrote a special exam that allows me to deal with international contracts. So in my capacity as a notary, any document going overseas, for example, can be commissioned in my capacity as a commissioner of oaths. I switch stamps, okay? Then I do what needs to be done.
Yeah.
For example, if this is worth 100K and you wanted to register a private bond over it, you consult me in my capacity as a notary.
Okay.
So there are bonds that can be taken over movable property. You spoke about your clients in mining. For example, those big tractors, the machines, we do register special notarial bonds over them.
Okay.
If something goes wrong, of course, they can be then attached.
Okay.
But what I am most passionate about more than anything is conveyancing. In layman's terms, conveyancing is immovable property, the registration thereof. It involves bond registrations. So in my capacity as a conveyancer again, I was admitted as an attorney, went and wrote the most difficult exam of my life. And I say it because after I wrote it, I knew.
Yeah.
There was no MBA coming out of me. There was no master's. Till today.
You're standing with the
I'm standing with it. In fact, I would rather have mentors or people who've done the MBA take me under their wing. Because it's a quick session. I think my mind just absorbs.
Yeah.
But I can't. I just...
We're not doing that.
We're not doing the books. I wouldn't. So what does the firm do? The firm is a boutique law firm specializing in property, trust registrations, winding up of deceased estates. If someone has passed on, you come to us, provided you can prove to us the association. We help facilitate that process. What we also do is bond registrations. We do work for some of the banks. We do a lot of developments as well.
Yeah.
And developments, I always say to my team, we don't care where the development is located. Remember, there's a conflicting person in me. There's that one who's so humble that she wants to give back to communities.
Yeah, the social worker.
Who doesn't like the injustice. Then there's this one who's just like, but I'm a businesswoman. When is my Range Rover coming? Yeah!
I said it.
So I feed my passion while I can keep the lights on. And we do have offices in Joburg, in Durban, and in Secunda.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Amazing stuff. Sanelisiwe, let's talk about, you're obviously in a sector that, through no fault of your own, is white dominated. It's also not necessarily female friendly either. Talk us about some of the hurdles, if there are any. Maybe when you didn't suffer any of those things.
I didn't suffer.
Talk us through some of those things that a little bit just in your industry that you feel like, guys, why are we still doing this? Why are these things still a problem?
Even when I was doing articles, the first 3 years of practice or the first 5 years, I literally reported to white males. And I look at it now, I had to go for that assertiveness course because here I am unique. People love me for who I am, but it's not good enough because I'm not, aggressive. I am not loud. But then again, when you go into these big corporate companies,
you're too aggressive.
You can't be a loud black woman. There's a stereotype to women who are saying, in fact, black women who are saying, but what are we doing about transformation? Yeah. Now, I'm torn between, okay, I don't want to be a politician in a workplace, but this is not okay.
Yeah.
In what world is it okay for us to be used for BEE? That's what it is. Why does it take us so long as black females or as black people to reach a directorship? How is it possible that my white male colleague is now my senior?
Yeah.
How is he able to afford to go to Canada? I agree we are peers.
Yes.
I agree remuneration, it's a secret.
Yeah.
But when you listen to his stories, no man, never mind me having been previously disadvantaged, there is a problem.
Yeah.
Inequalities definitely exist. And even if I worked 10 times harder, there is privileges enjoyed by the males.
Yeah. That don't even come to your door.
Don't even come to your door. And I mean, it should be shocking that every time, because then corporate forces you to mingle with the other attorneys. When people are asking, Sane, what did you do for holidays? No, I went to Pietermaritzburg. This one went to Canada. This one went to Bali.
Yeah.
Are you saying I can't save? It's not that black tax. Everyone else is earning more than I am. And no one is going to say it.
Yeah.
I wasn't prepared to say it because, again, I didn't want to be unemployed, but I knew what was going on. There were certain preferences. So now that I'm on my own, some people, in fact, some of my clients say, you come off as overly confident. But I'm not overly confident. I just know how to use my voice. Yeah. I know how to say, we are not doing this. Because why should I be shy? Because we're negotiating a deal with white males who are bossy. We are not. In fact, let's go.
This is exactly who I wanted my table.
Exactly. In fact, you want to tap onto that side of me. Let us go. And then I'm going to be cocky.
Yeah.
Because I want you to understand that my gender doesn't form part of the negotiations. Yeah. And how I look doesn't affect my intelligence. Yeah. You will remember me. The next time you see someone who looks or speaks like me, they better have my image. And by the time you hire the next generation, please treat them differently.
Okay, yeah. So now you have to come up and stand up in rooms. Now you have to force yourself to be this aggressive person from the shy person that you were. And now you must now keep knocking and pushing doors open.
And I push them open so that it's easier for the next person. I push them open because some people would give up. Yeah. Now when I go into a meeting, when I am presented an opportunity to speak, I'm not doing it for myself. Yeah. I'm not shallow. I am doing it for the community where I come from. Yeah. I am doing it for the students in varsity. I am doing it for the other boutique or small firms where someone just can't get over the fear of speaking or can't get their confidence. I am making it easier for them so that people know that people like me do exist. Yeah. And that I am not here. I want my seat at the table. Yeah. And I deserve that opportunity because I'm a hard worker.
Yeah. Finish and clear.
It's that simple.
Love it. Let's talk about, did you have any mentors?
So what I've had in my career while employed, and I'm going to be fair, I've always had good leaders. So even how my management style, you wouldn't understand it. I'm not the person who walks into the office, I just call you aside. Then I want you to take me through your thinking process.
Yeah, for the decision that you've made.
Yes. Why do you think it's okay for you to wear shorts in a corporate environment on a Friday? I just want to understand. I want to try and show them through unpacking
their own reasoning.
Yes, that ayikho le nto le. Futhi uyangidelela. Because I look like you think I'm your age, don't do that. Yeah. I've always had people who did have leadership skills. And I was the blue-eyed girl, because if you work hard and you don't cause trouble at work, people are likely to like you. Yeah. But when I started my business, I think a year later, and God has been very good. Like I do have a racing mind, and I am an overthinker, but I'm also someone who's not scared of confronting themselves. So I knew I needed a business coach.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure what that coaching looks like, but I knew that to take the business onto new heights, I needed someone who understands business. Then, because when you are trying to build, you feel like anything that is not work, you're wasting time. Then I had to commit to paying someone. I pay for a business coach because I know that I am not prepared to bleed money. We're not doing that. But whereby I had different people try to mentor me, I would find myself postponing meetings.
Cancelling, yeah.
Because to me, the typing, the email, the report is work.
Yeah.
What people don't tell us is that you have to work on yourself as well.
The other things is
If
work too.
I become 10 times smarter, 10 times wiser, then even my clients win, even my team wins. Because other things we are able to just quickly pick up and say, no.
Yeah.
Here, this one is dealing with an imposter syndrome.
Yeah.
Here, the reason why the team is not aligning, it's because someone has taught you that.
Yeah.
They've given you books. I've had a coach, I think now for almost 3 years.
Okay.
He's definitely helped me through a lot. There were times, for example, where I was fighting the imposter syndrome. Shows up and it says, what if you fail tomorrow?
Yeah. What do you think you are?
Hey, papa, you're too loud. You're extra. You think now because you're rolling with the big girls, you don't do that.
Yeah.
Remember Jacob, somebody you read about in an article.
Yeah.
He was
How
just
did he end there?
Yes.
Wow.
So now your mind is constantly being fed negative things. Then he, luckily, is a Christian guy. He had to pause me and say, Sane, did you not pray for this?
Yeah.
Did you not say? Why are you now doubting God? Faith and who you are, nothing is a coincidence. You've prayed for this moment. You've been called for this. Just have the ability to switch off.
Yeah.
So I call my anxiety, for example, Karen. If I start picking up that I'm going into a negative place, I'm like, Karen, not
Stop,
today.
my dear.
No, I
did not
listen,
call you, did not ask
I do
you.
not want you. I ain't got time for you, Karen. You know, we've done this.
That's a gorgeous I love it.
But because I've faced it like that, my body doesn't shut down.
Yeah.
I don't dwell too much on whatever it was that was causing me a bit of stress. And I'm even able to trick my mind, like I said, now I don't work.
Yeah.
I wake up, I am anointed, God is working over time, plugging me in opportunities.
You just minister.
I am destined for success.
Yeah.
But also that I do show up. And when I show up, I make sure that I make an impact.
Yeah.
But if I thought, why am I working? My passion literally lies in empowering. So I use my voice to generate the work.
Yeah.
It lies in teaching. So I host a lot of events. I teach. We generate clients. We're done. I'm a big believer in collaboration. Had it not been for the people, yourself included, who believe in collaboration, who believe in empowerment, I wouldn't be sitting here today. So someone trusted me with their name.
Yeah.
Someone decided to plug me, refer me. And now sometimes I just get calls and I'm just like, it's good because I'm still doing the Lord's work by helping somebody else. Don't be scared of dreaming about being a millionaire. Now I think I'm going to be a billionaire one day.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because again, if I land somewhere,
Yeah.
I'll still be winning.
Okay, let's talk about your sector, your industry. Based on what you know so far, how long have you been in business now?
I've been in business. We're approaching year number 5.
5 years.
Yes.
You're going to be a teenager soon.
Yeah, graduate in no time.
Let's talk about how you would define the state of your industry, right? whether it's just doing business in South Africa, whether it's just as industry people, how you guys relate to each other, big firms versus small firms. How would you describe it right now as it stands?
Right now, as it stands, one, it's very competitive. But two, I think it's very fruitful. There is a client for everyone. That's what I believe in. So some people may come to you, but they are not for you. They are for me.
Yeah.
Hence, I'm big on values. In the beginning, I was taking everyone. And I was like, cause me anxiety. When you have funny habits, then I went back to the values to say, this is who we are as a business. We're not going to compromise.
Yeah.
With the big firms, I'll be honest with you, I don't even know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Because now I'm here
Yeah.
and I'm thriving and I'm
doing
growing.
me.
Yes, we're doing me. They will be able to tell you about the medium-sized law firms, okay? Because they can watch. Now I don't, and I'm busy. I think there's obviously competition. It's very much male-dominated.
Yeah.
There's gatekeepers, I'll be fair with you. And the gatekeepers are there because they've been eating and they still don't want
They don't want to open it up.
Yes. So if I go in with, hi, can I have a meeting? Can you put me on this panel? It doesn't work. I need to go, hi, how are you? By way of introduction, I'm so and so. This is what I do. These are my expertise. Can you provide me with the reason why we are still not getting on? Now the tone has changed. I came prepared. I know I'm asking them to answer me as to why
this is not working.
Yes, why is it not working? No, our panel is full, but that doesn't make sense. I bank with you, you make so much money from me. Why are you using me? In fact, let's talk about a fair exchange. I invest my clients millions and millions and millions. Because I trust you. I can generate the work because I've mastered the art of business development. But you don't want to give me the tools. I need that umbrella, that's all. In fact, put me there and don't even give me your clients.
Don't look at
I will
me,
bring my own. Because I've gone out there, I've planted the seed, and there are people prepared to back me up. To show you the loopholes in the system, they can't answer, no, we'll come back to you.
That's it.
So you just keep on knocking. Louder each year, then you start what I've done as well. I affiliate with Black Lawyers Association, the Black Conveyancers Association. And where I am stuck now, I email these associations to say, these declines are not for me. I've got offices, I've got this, I've got a team, I've done this work, I've got the skill. Can you go and advocate for us or for me? Because it does not make sense. I could maybe understand here when they thought they weren't sure if I would
make it.
Why not? So those are the challenges we see on a day-to-day basis.
Things that you're still fighting.
So I was still fighting. There's there's doors blocked. And others gay, of course. They doubt you as a female. They see a ring, they already assume that, hey, as a wife, maybe you go home at 1, then you don't cook. I'm understanding how gender can set you back. I will deliver. Maybe to go and fetch ingane, but I will deliver the deliverables. I wouldn't go in only to come out. I'm not delulu. Once I'm in, it's either we hire, but also ngijajile nje. Waconclude nje.
Before we even step into the room.
Exactly. But nope.
Yes.
I'm a school run.
Seems like a lot of work already, and we just arrived.
And also she's too loud, she's too strict. She'll hold us to account a lot. She must step aside.
Sound like me, problematic.
And I love it.
So let's talk about how you view transformation, right, in your sector. Specifically when it speaks to regulation, technology, is the property sector moving with the times? In the past decade, do you think that they've moved the needle at all?
Funny question.
Not that little giggle.
Transformation. No.
Yes.
What is that? In fact, what does it look like? I wonder what... I can't... Our industry is not transformed. Firstly, it starts with that conveyancing exam. If you were to ever research about it, the pass rate, I think it's actually 6% nationally. So already we are flushing out new conveyancers from coming in.
Yeah.
Because it's a very lucrative space. Then in terms of technology, absolutely not. Every document that goes into the deeds office must be signed in ink. We must verify who you are. If you can't come to the office, then I need to drive to you.
Yeah.
Deeds office does not accept electronically signed documents, even under COVID.
Yes.
The property industry almost came to a halt. When I was still with the big five, whatever, there were talks of us going digital. But again, I remember because I still did a seminar with my colleagues then, there were concerns that other conveyancers, they practice maybe in the rural areas of Polokwane or in PMB. How are they going to be asking our mothers to electronically and digitally sign?
Yeah.
But secondly, with South Africa being what it is, some areas still, you've got no network if you're in a specific area.
Yeah.
Are we shutting down those businesses? How do we accommodate? But more than anything, the way that these offices are busy, we can't have them go offline.
Yeah.
If go neglect, because the amount of registrations that happen, so the banks rely on the deeds office, the economy relies on the deeds office. For me to get paid, I rely on the deeds office. If we're going digital, are those people equipped? Or are we gonna have another home affairs dance where at 11 o'clock everyone is being told, go home?
So we have enough people for the day.
So in fact, I would rather continue signing up my clients as we are doing, because they have got a guarantee. But unless if the ministers, for example, pour money into us going digital, then it might actually work. Some of our gogos and kulus, they can sign because the history of the country is exactly what it is. Our thumbprints, how are we putting them on a tablet? Will they be okay, you know?
Yeah.
And because with what we do, you have to build a lot of trust. I think already like a 90-year-old, you are frustrating them, you are leaving them frazzled. If you're saying, doop, 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 it's done. How? My house gone like that, you know? While if it's ink, then you try and even give them those copies. Try get them in with like a nephew or a niece who still understands English. Even the banks have tried to go digital, but you do a hybrid.
Yeah.
Certain documents you sign via the signing pads, then others again, abu inki. Meaning we can't get you to sign at home. I must be able to say, I really did have a meeting with Ms. Masondo, and I can confirm under oath that this is the person I met with. But lastly, because of the, I want to say corruption, yes, but yes. If you go to our townships, Goma, Soweto, the youngsters are selling properties about Koko.
Yes.
The family homes are being sold and all of that.
Yes.
So even us as lawyers, there's a lot of systems we put in place to cover our backs. So again, now, because I still want to practice for another 15, 20 years, we must only go digital once we are all able to accommodate the previously disadvantaged, the uneducated parents and gogos, our fellow colleagues who tap into a certain market, who have no ambition of being in Santon. I don't want people to be phased out, but more than anything, can I not be screaming at the deeds office because I promised my client that tomorrow they're becoming an owner, then suddenly you network it down.
So when there was that little strike Earlier on, was it earlier on this year?
Yes.
What was happening then? Was it a standstill then?
It was a standstill. It was the Joburg Deeds office. The employees were saying, we can't work under these conditions. The building you've placed us in is not safe.
Yeah.
It is stuffy. It is hot. The aircons don't work. And then they just went on a go slow. Now, in what I do, for example, if a seller is selling a property, they don't have enough funds to clear the rates.
Yeah.
Once the transaction is secure, there's bond approval, buyer has signed, we've got guarantees from the bond attorneys, we are able to go back to the seller to say, Mama, would you like us to pay you with a bridging finance company? Bridging finance company are people who have got the capital, they loan money to these sellers.
Okay.
Now, the trick about the bridging finance is that it runs on a daily basis. When something disastrous like that happens, matters are not registering. Even them, they start running out of capital. But the sellers are now prejudiced because they've long compliant. The rate certificate was issued 4 weeks into where they are just bleeding money because the matter is in the deeds office.
Just can't be.
Correct.
Yeah.
So there's in fact, I think the property industry is one of the richest industries in South Africa. It's a money web.
Yeah.
The municipalities, for example, if there's a property transaction, they are given an opportunity to collect what they are owed. So what we do essentially is that we feed a lot of people. But when a deeds office does not work, for someone who only works at Joburg Deeds office, how are they going to pay their employees? For a lawyer who only services, for example, I think Forslaw and Midrand, because those fall under Joburg.
Yeah.
When a disaster like that happens, how are they meant to pay for their overheads? Because we only get paid on registration of a matter. Yes, you pay, but I'm only allowed to bill on registration, which is again why I long figured out that let me diversify to certain markets.
My portfolio is that I offer more than one thing.
Yes, but secondly, I'm not gonna be limited in one area.
Yeah.
If the Joburg Deeds office is not working, I better have matters in Mpumalanga Deeds office, in Pretoria Deeds office, as well as the Pietermaritzburg Deeds office.
Yeah.
So that I do not faint or I do not then start calling on my staff meetings, because I think this is the perception about black people, that I'm a salaries, you don't get it on time. I don't want to be that. I'm a proper cooperation. I am destined for, in fact, we're going places in my business.
Yes.
I can't be making rookie moves.
Yeah.
I can't have rumors. So we must deliver the same way. I push the team to deliver their best to our clients. The team must be able to hold me to account to say, 25, ma'am, and then what happened?
What's happened?
Yes.
Don't skip a day.
Never.
Because David orders don't skip a day.
No, I'm gonna trend, and I'm very loud on social media.
My goodness. Okay, so talk to me about maybe some of the things, some of the trends that you are finding. What sort of issues are people coming to you guys with? Mostly in South Africa, where you're just like, I wanna in a week you can have 10 will disputes. Or I don't know. What are some of the things that you are seeing?
In the townships, and the reason why I spend a lot of times there doing the public speakings, my halls and churches, for example, as a guest speaker, but I go in to educate. We don't understand interstate succession.
Yeah.
Somebody dies, malume wants to take over.
Hey.
There is always disputes. Hence, I wish for a generation of black people who have wills.
Oh, louder.
I always say you do not need to have 10 cars. That car that's iPhone or 15K should push you to have a will. It should push you to have a will.
Yeah.
How would you feel if you passed on the same aunt or cousin you don't get along with? Bala. Surely it's just not okay.
Yeah.
In fact, how are you going to value any asset that you've got if you can't take it seriously enough to have a will? You went and bought a car. you were so thrilled when you got that car. When you pass on, the same brother you don't get along with, the same brother who actually raped you, he's gonna take that car because he bullies your parents. And then will you rest peacefully? No, you won't. So we find that there's a lot of disputes. We find that there's a lot of lack of education in relation to what the law says. Because if you pass on without a will, then the law comes in to say if you've got a surviving spouse and a child, those are your beneficiaries. Uguti, your mom sent you to varsity. I listen, it goes from this ear to that ear, then I still follow the law. If you don't have those people, then we look at your children. If you don't have a spouse, then the children are beneficiaries, just the children. Again, if you've got children that are not 18, now someone needs to be appointed.
Executor.
They can eat. They can eat. We try guidance fund. They find a way to motivate, to say this child is now going to this fancy college. Kandula, Evosmoos High School. By the time this minor becomes a major and discovers this already, it's just... So as a generation of young black people, have a will. The same way you have an ID, have a will. So that again, once you start creating the wealth, your mindset is in the right place.
You know what you're working towards.
Yes, estate planning doesn't start when you win the lotto. How dare you take for granted your laptops, the TV. You were so proud of yourself when you bought it. But it's somebody. It's gone. Then in terms of conveyancing, what we see again, people cook amamita, they bridge. And I don't like the politicians, and the only time I become political is when they go out there just prior to elections and say to our people, if I become whatever, you're not gonna pay for water. When you sell, or when a transfer needs to happen, we need a rate certificate. Then the municipality comes like this. Someone is paying interest and penalties, and it's just a loss. With an investment, you have to treat it like it's an investment. You can't be blessed with a home or behave as if you don't have a home. It comes with responsibilities, including insurance. Have you seen with the storms, the rains in Durban, houses get washed? Again, had you just had for 300, even if it's the basic insurance for the structure, if such a thing does happen, at least you can claim for me insurance, then they can try and rebuild. So we see a lot of people buying but not wanting to behave like homeowners. A shift needs to happen when you are blessed
with this kind of responsibility.
You can't behave like you are still a tenant. Why is the water meter not running? What have you done to the meter box? Again, you're not being fair, because when you sell, should you get away with it, the new buyer doesn't know that. They don't know that when now you go to the back and do something. What if that house was to catch fire? Just stop, behave, just comply. That's what I say. Just something needs to shift in you.
So now, let's go back. I've been hearing a lot of people complain about, so I have a will, and I did it with the bank. It was Will's Weekly, but it's for free. It's mahala, and I love that you know where I'm going with this. And I have a will now, right? What do I need to understand about when the bank has ownership of my will, or that they are in charge of my will? And what are the steps? Who must I put in place?
So a will, the banks do run those campaigns. They say maybe if you do a will with us and we become the executors, you must appoint us as executors.
So if you do with the bank, it's automatically that the banks are your executors of that. Okay.
How big is any bank? Let's start there. Because already your red flags should... When you do a will, you want... What you are saying to your family or to your loved ones is that you want them to have peace after you've passed on. Now, if the bank is the executor, what do you think happens in that call center or in that estates department? People resign. In fact, you want your wife or your husband who's grieving to call and hold for an hour, only to be told that Tsepo, who used to handle that file, is gone. It literally, it happens. And secondly, because you are dealing with an institution,
Yeah.
unlike for us, for me, it's my reputation on the line.
Yeah.
It's still humane. You can come and meet with me. You know where my office is at. If it's not there, if I'm not there, you can meet with someone else who's supporting me on this instruction. When someone is mourning, they need to be treated with dignity. The banks are in the business of making money.
Yeah.
They're not our friends. Somebody needs to tell you guys.
Yeah.
They're in the business
Tell
of
us,
making...
not lending.
They're in the business of making money. So why do you think they will invest a lot of time trying to come SOS? Hey, why? Close one. The late so-and-so appointed Usane to be the sole beneficiary. Our people don't understand. Our people, bafuna the language to change.
Yes.
Like, for me, I can read the room to say, oh, okay, we are here in Midrand, okay. English will suffice.
Yeah.
When I'm in Alex, I must go down, humble. Ngwazi to deliver the message, even if I can tell that it is what it is.
Yeah.
But I need to have some sort of empathy. Why will someone who's probably getting paid 8K with 100 estate files at bank have the patience for you and your tantrums and your family politics?
Yeah.
And it takes forever.
And then why can't, even when they see which Akoma fans are, why not as recused? So,
They don't. You have to fight. You have to fight. And when I've seen recusal possible, 2010 estate in Nhlampega, 700,000.
Yeah.
If I meet a client whose estate is like 4 or 5 million, is like, I'm heartful, not happy. They're just like, no, because the fees are higher.
Okay.
And maybe now how I'm even involved, the surviving spouse was just trying to sell a property, and I'm just like, I see, how far is this? They are almost impossible to work with. And I think even when those wills are drafted, there's a lot of blind spots.
There's a lack of explanation.
Lack of explanation, because I'm able to ask you the questions that I know. One day when I have to go to your parents and explain and read this will, I know what they'll be looking for.
Yeah.
And I would have asked, and I'll be able to say, no, Mama. Her thinking behind this was to say, the little sister is a varsity, and because she's never been strong academically, she wanted to give her a head start in life.
Yes.
Nina, you are older. What she has said is that there's a policy that will pay out. And Yonage, we must just make sure that we either, you guys go and look for 2 investment properties, so that every month you still get your black tax. But everybody wins, and you never have to worry about this one.
Yeah, you're taken care of. Yo, guys, wills, please.
Please.
Can't emphasize it enough. Okay, let's go back to Ngcobo SN Inc.
Yes.
Who makes up the team? Obviously now, 5 years old, utodlanyana, you've grown in your strides, but who makes up the team that is building this legacy, building this international law firm?
Yes! International. Love it. So the team consists, we've got 4 candidate attorneys. We have 2 interns.
Okay.
We hire interns because it's someone with an LLB background.
Okay.
But before we sign them up for articles, we want to give them a head start. Let them learn to settle, let them learn the culture of the firm. Because the culture is very important. It sets us apart from our competitors. Then we've got 5 secretaries. All they do is to load all our deals, draft reports. They do the secretarial work. Then we've got 3 other attorneys, 1 business development manager. Then you go up, then you can find 1.
Love to hear it. Okay. On your journey so far, knowing what you know today, would you do any of it again? Start a business, run it.
Yes.
Go into rooms where you're the only person that looks like you.
I would do it. I would do it again. I would do it for my sisters out there. I would do it for those who don't have the courage to start. Yes, it's very stressful. But there's a lot of growing that happens. It takes you out of your comfort zone. It will push you. But then when you look at the beauty of it, you realize that the things that have happened, they were just there to empower you. So I'm a very positive person. Even when things are not going my way, I have to tell myself that there is the price. The price is there. Biggest black law firm ever. And I said it, you heard me, black. I'm not going to mince my words.
100%. Okay, let's dream a little bit. You've already started dreaming. And even me, I've put you on an international stage. Let's talk about all the things that you are planning. What's next in the next decade or so? What's next?
In the next decade, you know Waterfall? Have you seen that Deloitte PMG building? There will be Ngcobo SN Inc. And there will be a floor of attorneys, a floor of secretaries. But again, hard-working attorneys, because I also don't align with lazy people. Why are you not working? Why are you doubting yourself? Show up and show up with confidence. Do it to the best of your abilities. And then I'll be on all the bank's panels, thank you. For every, because we're still growing, right? We will be a national law firm, because why not?
100%.
Yes, if I could do, if in the first 5 years, we've been able to have landmark in 3 different provinces, the next 10 years look like us having offices nationally. But because I'm also a businesswoman and I'm an investor and I believe in property, for every office, because by the time I'll be a CEO, not MD, currently I'm a managing director, I will have a house, an apartment there that I Airbnb in my absence, but when I arrive. Why? Because why not? Generational wealth starts now. I deserve those 9 houses. I deserve for those houses to make me money in my absence or not. Why do I think only other people must have it? Why must I play small? I'm not a small girl. I'm a big girl with big dreams. I want to make sure that anyone who's been with us at NSN Inc. as well grows. So I normally say to the team that if you want me to promote you, make your position redundant. I am working towards making my position as an MD, meaning I'm grooming someone to take over so that I can be a CEO. You can't behave the same way you behaved as an MD if you want to be a CEO. CEO, I'll just be looking at spreadsheets, showing
the roles
up
are
at
different.
events. Yes, saying, where's the revenue here? Why is this branch not performing? But even for that MD, I must empower, I must equip, I must understand what I'm building inside out. I must understand and learn through human behavior what sort of mistakes we are not repeating. And the only way to learn is not through pity parties. It's through going to the core of the problem. Where did we go wrong? There's a theory called the black box theory, and it basically says if a plane has crashed, they don't look for how the wing or where the wing got hit or where the fire started. They look for that black box, you put it into a computer, it will tell you. So when there is a problem, you don't address it
Keep
the
looking
fluffy.
keep looking at the window that broke.
Go in, go deeper, Papa. After that, then you know it's done. It's unlikely to happen again.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I was speaking to my coach earlier in the week, and I was like, this one specific branch doesn't seem to be performing, and I'm just getting odd calls which seemingly look like disgruntled clients. Where are we going wrong? Then he said to me, he gave me a homework, funny enough, to go and revisit the systems, i.e., if the client complaint is maybe this one doesn't have phone etiquette, I'm actually going to sit, believe it or not, to say this is how you speak to people on the phone. The fact that you and I have a relationship does not mean I'm as Papa. You are still a client, you are supporting us. And there's a certain expectation I have.
Yeah.
So it's literally, again, embracing problems, because people run away from problems. And if someone is willing to tell you what it is that they're unhappy about, that's your opportunity as a business owner to go back to the drawing board.
Yeah.
So that next year I am not dealing with that.
Yeah.
So
to
we go.
expect that you can move on and grow.
Yes, that's what I want. But I don't hold those pity parties. I consult. I do my homework. I get given tasks to do.
Yeah.
But I go in confidently because I have a bigger vision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Talk to entrepreneurs or a entrepreneur, because you only need one that's looking to start out. They are looking to start up. They're feeling overwhelmed by all the admin that is required before they even start opening their doors to anyone, whether they are offering a service or selling a product. What would you be the three things where they should start?
One, don't take the admin the foundation admin for granted. If you start right, because we speak prosperity into our businesses, you're gonna get busier and busier. Don't take shortcuts. Assume as you start your business that you'll be called into Sandton for big meetings and your paperwork must be compliant. If you start wobbly, the business will be wobbly because you're gonna miss opportunities.
Yeah.
People are asking you, where's your vet certificate? Oh, I'm here to register the company. What are you even doing? Treat yourself, in fact, take yourself seriously, if I can put it like that. But two, it's very important that you read. Read or get a mentor. We spoke about it. Read. Some of the studies show that the 5 people you spend most of your time with will also shape your thoughts. For example, I personally step away from certain negative talks because I am buzzing. Yes, I'm focused. I cannot be disturbed. So make sure that you are prepared to invest in yourself.
Yeah.
If it means just training that mind to read, being able to do the public speaking, it's also an investment on you, because when you get called into a podcast like this, and when we are Sahaba, you are missing out. And as you know, this is an international podcast. Then someone else will call me, but because you are scared to speak, your foundation is not okay. How can we help you when we want to partner up with you?
Yeah.
Compliant businesses are very attractive.
Yeah.
And as compliant businesses, we don't hide. We are loud, we are confident. Why? Because I want to showcase what I've done. But lastly, the last one would be treat yourself as a client as well. What that means is to say, do not burn out. Respect yourself, have boundaries. Give yourself maybe an hour during the day, whether you are praying, whether you are reading a book, whether you are going for a walk. We need healthy business owners. It's very easy to lead with clarity and to be calm but if you are constantly anxious because you are losing yourself, what are you going to pour to the next person? A cup is empty. make time for yourself. The same way you can book back-to-backs for your clients.
Yeah.
Now and you just pause. And then again, collaborate. That's the quickest way that will get you out of, in fact, that will give you the spotlight.
Yeah.
Work with other people. You will learn from their mistakes. They'll give you the exposure. What we like to see as a generation of Black entrepreneurs is to see the other people also support us. So that when I call them, what is Yakal? First 2 minutes it skills. Then I present the problem.
Yeah.
We actually want to see our people. I personally want to see more entrepreneurs because I think it's a calling, it's a nice calling, but it will shape you as well.
Yeah. As a calling, are entrepreneurs born or made?
I think they are born and also can be made. Because I believe even with my team, when I teach them, there's the technical skill, there's the training, there's the finance, there's a lot of hats that I wear.
Yeah.
I give them all the information. And sometimes I speak as if I'm a motivational speaker. But I want to show them that, again, when you have to instill unity, you must be able to address this. So that if they want to compete one day with me, I'll actually be proud to say, look at my product, because we encourage, we don't block, we empower.
Love it so much.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, SN Inc. Solving all the legal problems one at a time.
Yes.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you. It was amazing.